Hey everyone, Connie here with a sort of update, sort of like announcement, whatever you want to call this. Um, so I was doing some research on a few of the shows that we have on the channel and some shows that will be returning to the channel in the near future. And I was looking up arcs, specifically episodes that are in each arc. And so the reason for this is simple. I wanted to know how I could use that to effectively plan out breaks in a series. As you guys know, for shows that are longer and whatnot, I like to take like maybe a break sometimes in between just to keep myself refreshed so I don't get like too overburdened by the series. Sometimes it can get to be too much and I need some time off and then I come back to it later. One such example, which I will be talking about in this video, is Pandora Hearts. I've been taking a break from that. I've been taking a break from Shaman King 2021, and so on and so forth. And I will be coming back to both of those. But this is going to concern shows we're even reacting to currently. And so I was looking at it, and one of these shows that I'm thinking of is Fire Force. Fire Force is 24 episodes long, and so I was thinking, okay, where would be a good point to have a break on that? Just take a break from Fire Force, watch something else, and then come back to Fire Force. So I was looking at the episodes, and I was looking at the arcs, and I found that there are 2 points where taking a break would be reasonable, you could say. That leave it about halfway between or halfway into this season. Either after episode 11, because episodes 10 and 11 are an arc, or after episode 14, because 11 through 14 are an arc. Because I guess episode 11 counts for both of those. Like maybe one arc starts, and I don't know. That's just what I saw. Um, I don't know like exactly how it works, but like if I open up like the wiki here and everything, like it says right on here, uh, there is a story arc. The fourth story arc is episodes 10 and 11, and the fifth story arc is 11 through 14. So 11 must have both of those in it for some reason. I don't know the reason behind that, but that's just how it is. But the point is, I think the best point to take the break would be after episode 14. So you've heard it here first. After episode 14 of Fire Force, we will be taking a break, and then we'll come back and do the rest of the season. It's just to keep myself refreshed, just to keep myself from growing bored of the series and everything, because I don't want to start to resent it. I want to keep my excitement for the series intact. And this is going to count for other shows too, such as Revolutionary Girl Utena. While I am very much enjoying Utena so far, um, I wanted to see how this would be affected too, because the series is 39 episodes long. So I was looking at it, and there are 4 notable story arcs in Utena. Episodes 1 through 13 is the first arc. Arc 2 is 14 through 23. Arc 3 is 24 through 33. And arc 5, or 4, rather, is 34 through 39. So, I think the best way to handle this would be I'm going to take a break after the first arc. So, after episode 13. I'll take a break at that point, and then I'll come back to it. I'll probably do the second arc and take another break, and then do the third and fourth arc together because the fourth arc is so short. That might end up being how I do Utena because I really don't want to get tired of Utena, and it's considering it's an older anime. I feel like it's, for me at least, possible to get more tired of it quicker. So Utena, at least for now, that's the plan. I'm going to take a break after the first arc. I'm going to end up taking a break after the second arc, and so on and so forth. And we will come back to all these shows, obviously. We're just taking breaks in between again, just for my own personal sake. Some people, some reactors can watch the entire thing all the way through week after week. I can't. I can get very tired of a series very quickly if I try doing that. And I think the reason is because I only record for once a week. A lot of these other reactors record weeks and weeks in advance, because they do the Patreon stuff too, and so they like have weeks and weeks of stuff recorded at once. They'll like sit down and record like three, four, 5 episodes of a series in one go, in one sitting. I don't do that. At the most, I tend to record these days maybe 2 episodes at once. And that's even very rare. Most of the time, it's just one episode at a time per week. So, just to keep things fresh and just to keep things from growing, like for me, to keep things from growing stale in terms of my reactions and everything, this is how it's going to be done for the time being. And I spoke of Pandora Hearts, and that's because I will be bringing back Pandora Hearts sooner rather than later. I already have it set up on my schedule for when it's going to return, and it's returning pretty damn soon. So get excited for Pandora Hearts for those. And I looked up the arcs for this as well, and apparently we had like stopped it before in the middle of an arc because let me see here just so I get this exactly right. We stopped Pandora Hearts at episode 8. We did episode 8, and one of the arcs in Pandora Hearts is 5 through 10. So if we had only done 2 more episodes, we would have finished out that arc before. But the next arc after that is 11 through 16, then 17 through 19, and so on and so forth. But I also want to talk about Pandora Hearts outside of the arc thing, because on top of that, there's also something I found out recently. Um, the Pandora Hearts anime is not complete. It's not the complete story, and this is kind of a spoiler. I was spoiled too. And I only found out this recently and kind of randomly too. I saw it mentioned somewhere. I'm not even 100% sure where it was, but I saw it mentioned somewhere with a list of anime that people wanted to see get another season because or a remake because it was incomplete or whatnot. Spice and Wolf was on there too. Although I think Spice and Wolf, I really do consider that more complete. But apparently Pandora Hearts was on there, and so it might have been Twitter or Facebook or something. I don't remember. It was shortly ago, like within the past 2 weeks, but I don't remember exactly when it was when I saw it. But the point is that apparently the series is not complete. Apparently it just kind of ends. And I don't know the details behind this. I don't know like where it ends, how it ends. I don't know like what they leave it off on, and I don't want to know. So don't tell me if you do know. But I've heard it just kind of ends, and that concerns me because I don't like it when anime do that for one reason or another. Like whether it's because they just didn't get another season, whether it's because they never planned on doing more and it was basically a literal advertisement for the manga. I don't like that. So unfortunately, having been spoiled on that and knowing that, that annoys the shit out of me because I know there's no second season. And from what I from what I've seen, there's no movies or OVAs or anything either, or a remade series or anything to my knowledge. From what I know, it's just this is the only anime adaptation of Pandora Hearts, and the fact that it is only like that it is 25 episodes, but it is not complete. That the story of the series does not actually have a full end. That bothers me, admittedly. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like I said, we are going to bring back the series really soon, actually. I'm going to watch through it, and I'm probably going to go up until the end of the next arc, which is episode 16. And if by that point I feel like I really am going to be, if I feel like it's going to be detrimental to my enjoyment of the series by that point, that it doesn't end, I'm probably going to end up dropping it because that bothers me. It really does. If I feel like I can get through the series without it being a detriment to my enjoyment, where I feel like I can still have fun with the series even though it doesn't have a full conclusion, if I feel like I can get through it that way, then I will continue. But I'm going to decide by the end of that arc. I might decide it even beforehand if I really feel like it's going to affect things, but I will decide by episode 16. And it's like I really wish I hadn't found out about this though, because this is already affecting my views on the series. Um, and it kind of makes me harken back to the likes of Dead Man Wonderland, which, unlike a lot of people, I actually thought the anime was good. But then again, I've never read the manga, so I don't have the source material that they do to compare it to. But from just an anime only perspective, I liked it. Was it perfect? No, hell no. It definitely had issues, but I still enjoyed it, and I would have loved to see where it would have gone. And sure, I could read the manga, but I don't like reading manga, so that's not going to happen. Um, but yeah, it's like I'm just I'm worried about this now because of stuff like that. Because I feel like Dead Man Wonderland deserved more than it got. And I don't like that it just did not get any more. And I don't like that Pandora Hearts is the same. So, like I said, we'll give it a chance again because I did promise I would bring it back. So we're gonna give it a chance again. But if I really feel like it's gonna be a detrimental, like to where I feel like I need to know how it ends, I'm probably gonna drop it. I'm just letting you guys know here in this update, right off the bat. Um, but I will give you a little positive vibe here to end on, to end this video with some other series that will be returning in the near future. Um, pretty, pretty near future, too. Um, Infinity Train Season 3 or Book 3, however you want to word it, will be coming in the near future. So get excited for that. ReZero Season 2 will be returning with the second half in the near future. Miraculous Season 2 will be coming as a donation reward. And Doom Patrol Season 2 will be coming, another donation reward, in the near future. Um, but I won't tell you exactly when they'll be coming or which spot they'll get or whatever. Um, but I will say on one of them, Doom Patrol Season 2 is kind of up in the air on if it's going to return right away or not, because that's going to be in the same spot that Kipo is currently in, and it's entirely going to depend on whether or not Owl House Season 2B comes before that or not, because Owl House will take precedence over Doom Patrol always. So if Owl House is going to come within that time or shortly around the time that I plan to bring in Doom Patrol Season 2, Owl House will take priority and will come first. But Doom Patrol would be right after that. So but the other ones I won't tell you exactly when they're going to come or what slot they're going to be in. But yeah, it will be happening at some point. So, uh, yeah, I just wanted to make this video to let you know about the entire arc thing and let you know how that's going to affect some of these shows going forward. But yeah, so from this point forward, that's how it's going to be for now, at least. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.